Chodhe. Oh, we will share the secret of the third eye. So a lot of people will call and say that they want to have the third eye, intuition, and it's all about getting some benefit out of spirituality. And there's so many courses on the YouTube teaching third eye and intuition. I even read about a person. It's a historical fact. There was a person, Ausmussen, in the uh, First World War. He was stuck. He was a Hungarian, and his head was stuck by a bullet. And after being hit on the brain with the bullet, he started to have a sense of things that about people. He could read people's thoughts, and he became very famous because during one of his shows, someone asked him, "My relatives just yesterday, this was 1924 around. My relatives left for America, and when do you think, and how do you think?" And in the whole hall, he said that I don't see the ship. And next day, it was found that the ship had sunk. So after this, he became very famous, and he was ultimately killed by Nazis because when the fire of the Reichstag, the German parliament, happened, he foresaw it. He said, there's a building, and this parliament is going to burn. And he was in Munich and Vienna most of the time. And he said, the question is not that I have foreseen this. The important thing is who did this. And in 1931, the Nazis had really liked him because he was asked, "No, you must tell who is going to be the vice chancellor, who is going to the," and the Nazis was the smallest party. And he said, "I'm not political," but everyone said, "No, if you can't see, that is why you're not able to tell us." And he said, it is going to be Hitler. And the Nazis used his look at this. He's a prophet. So from a simple soldier who was stuck in the head with a bullet, he became a prophet for a lot of people. And he made money out of it. But finally, the Nazis, one of them, they caught him and they killed him because they didn't want anyone to be knowing who had really set fire to the Reichstag. People want the third eye. And again, it he did make some money. He was famous. He toured around in Munich and Vienna at that time in small places. But everyone tried to use him politically, and finally, that's what got him killed. So we have to be very, very aware of why exactly is it that we need the third eye when we really have the third eye. And I'm going to show it to you and prove it to you. When you see someone and you can trust them or not trust them, 99% of the time, they're going to be right. Sometimes you will meet a person, you will immediately start trusting, and a lot of times it will be from some past life. These are very interesting times because the world is going through so many changes and different things, and businessmen are very proud to be called not businessmen but disruptors of business, because Elon Musk, etc., they did a positive disruption of the way cars were made. But if you had bought crypto and you have an electric car, does it make you less human or more? It doesn't matter. It does not. Similarly, if you are making more money or less money, as a spiritual power, you are the same. In fact, one of the most uh, richest people is, of course, the Jewish people, and they have one of the oldest and the most religious, very deep philosophy. But if you go to Israel, a lot of them will be trying to practice as they understand Kabbalah, because Kabbalah also seemingly gives you money in this world. So everything becomes from spirituality, which is connecting with God, to how to meet money. And in between, there is a science of how to manifest, how to manifest. People are manifesting this and that. And there's nothing to manifestation. You sit and you visualize as granularly as possible what you want the world to, universe to be giving to you. And seemingly the universe will sometimes give and sometimes not give. It's a gambling. It may happen, it may not happen. There's no guarantee that today, if all of us will uh, visualize $1 million for each one of us or for one of us, won't happen. It may happen, but in ways that we will understand that the universe is always joking with us. I know a person who led a team, and everyone had to wish upon that teacher $1 million. And third week, the person got a letter. I like you so much that take this card is to be equal of $1 million. So the universe is a giving. It doesn't even have to be manifesting. Manifestation is just visualization with lots of energy put into it, and the universe is our parent. That's where we got created from. Naturally, when we'll ask the parent, 10 times we'll say, we want this toffee, we want this toffee. The universe will say, no, but when you were being born, you did say that you don't want a lot of money because in your previous life as a king, you suffered from paranoia. You had to kill so many people. You had to kill all your brothers to be in power and all that thing. So this life you wanted the beauty of being spiritual with a normal life, with the abundance of spirituality, but with enough money not to go hungry, but not so much amount of money that you go mad. And most of the group is like that, at least this group. But we signed up on this life for a perfect life in which we said, this is the person with whom I had a conflict. So let that person be my mother or someone that I cannot avoid relationship with. Let this person that I hated, let that person be my son or father or something like that. So we set up these karmic things as lessons for. Similarly, we set up the parameters of money. Oh, I don't want more than that. Otherwise, I'll just get into caught up in the materialism world, or I don't want to listen. And all of us are in North America. No one is dying of hunger. This is not for the extreme case when people are dying of hunger and families are dying. And even in India, you'll find that people, I'm not talking about hungry, but really poor and having much more belief in God and planning. So when the English came, they found this system of Kundalini, and they got enraptured by the powers of the yogic siddhis, they are called. Some could, some were photographed sitting on nails, etc. And those stereotypes came of that. With this sort of spiritualism, you can gain superpower. And even now, part of it is true. American Army and the NASA, all the cosmonauts, they are taught yogic breathing, including Soviet cosmonauts. They're taught yogic breathing in case you're running out of oxygen, how to control your emotions, how not to panic, etc. It's all from you. And they are exercised. Those exercises of deep breathing are exercised and taught to army. An army man explained it. So yoga, spirituality is being sort of looked for exploitation. And one of the easiest exploitation seems to be open your Kundalini and your third eye will open, and then you will be having an intuition which will enable you to navigate the world. It doesn't work like that. First of all, everyone has an intuition. When you meet someone, you can make a judgment 90% of the time. Right, until and unless you are in a situation with a confidence guy or someone who can really show, give you different body signs, etc., that you like it. So you can be, but that will be less than even 5%. 95% of the time you will be able to pick up. And if you are invested, like say your parents make new friends, or you are a parent and your son comes with a new girlfriend, within 10 seconds, 3 seconds even, you will make the right, whether this person fits or doesn't fit, etc. And you might make mistakes, but 90% you will be that. Everyone has that intuition. In fact, most of the time, intuition about what's going to be happening, everyone has. But it does not help. Julius Caesar's wife Calpurnia was called the state, and she saw that her husband was being killed, and she tried to get him to stop, but she couldn't. And Julius Caesar said, "I cannot not go to the Senate. What will the Romans think that I got afraid?" The leader, Julius Gaius Caesar, became afraid because of a woman's dream. So he went and he got killed. Everyone has intuition, but to make it practical is almost impossible. You can start a core case. I know of people who are teaching others how to be intuitive, and from time to time will give a call. And they'll say, we are with this, and it's like, focus on this and that, and visualize, and close your eyes, go into a meditation and visualize this, and you will find out that there's even an exercise. 20 people get together in one room, and then a key of a house or a car is given, and everyone is told to visualize to whom the car belongs. And 80-90% of the time it matches the characteristics. They would say, oh, this person is like this, this, it matches it. Because there is a collective consciousness to which we can access, but not when we are talking, etc. When we feel it, when we need it. But there will be, it is almost impossible to get a practical gain from it. Even the people who are helping the police and seeing dead bodies, etc., it is a horrible life. People think that, oh, if I can talk with the ghosts, etc., anyone can talk with the ghosts. You can set up any sort of, even your computer's keyboard, and say 3 or 10 times, I want to talk to the dead people. I want to talk to the dead people. They will come. And then you can't get rid of them. It's all your willpower. You ask it and you close your eyes and you will, you want to be talking. Why should you? There's so many people who are live and need communication, need to be talked to. Why do you need to be talking to the dead people? There's no guarantee that the dead people who will show up when you will call them will be good people. There is no guarantee. They are still around Earth. If they have some need, they still remain unfulfilled. And there are even some psychics, etc., who work with the spirits, etc., and they think that they are using the spirits, but the spirits start using it. They go, and their techniques, and in India they are famous and known. Like not like famous, but people know of it, but they don't get into it because these are dark secrets. But they are there. And there was even someone that I met. He said that we work with the dead people so that we can show them the light and send them home. Respect. Okay, I did not know that intention, so I had a judgment. But how to become more spiritual, and how to open your own potential, and to open your potential, the real story is that you have to become uplifted. better version of yourself, version number 2, he or she differs from the current version in fully trusting God. When we trust God fully, because there's lots of people who call about panic and fear, these are all based on not trusting the universe. Trust the perfection of the universe, and you will have no fear. Try your best, but whatever is happening, see it with through your third eye. You'll be happy for the best of the whole universe, not only of yours. And you will see that whatever loss that you had, you lost some money, someone else who needed it more found it. Good. Be happy that you serve you. Instead of being on this mode, I must have more, 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 more. Be as a spiritual person, a giver, because that act of giving, the money that you keep for yourself, when you wake up from the dream, you have nothing of it. But the act of giving, even in a dream, will accompany you to the next stage. The happiness that you feel, let's say you're dreaming and you made billions of dollars and you woke up, you lost them. But even in a dream, if you make someone else happy by serving them, when you wake up, you will have a sense of being happy and accomplished. So there are a couple of rules of how to awaken your hidden potential. And when you are able to raise the sexual energy using the spine, which is the Kundalini, and then the spine, you're able to see 3 energy flows: Sushma, Ida, Pingla, and Sushma. Ida and Pingla are like snakes going around one tree, and that tree is Sushma, and that tree is usually closed. So we are going to be through the spine. Imagine just like the symbol of the staff with the snakes is there. See Ida, Pingla, and Sushma. And Ida and Pingla are crossing in the 7 chakras, and Sushma is straight. Sushma is usually very narrow and very close. And all these 3 are very subtle energy lines based upon your spine. And when you are able to take this lower sexual energy to your heart, it becomes love. Sex is physical. When you take it to the heart, you are able to have sex with respect. The heart is open. That's the first step of it. The second step is when you take it to your third eye or even above, and you open your consciousness to be all loving. As long as you're thinking, this is good, this is bad, you're only able to love now. When you think everything is love, then you're, and everyone is love, then you are able to, and your mind opens, your consciousness unfolds, not only opens, it unfolds. And because now you are loving everything and everyone, your heart's eyes open and it sees everyone as godly, everything and everything. And that is your Kundalini, and that is the third eye. That is the eye of love. So Kundalini actually means your mystic eye, not knowing present and past and this. You can know that also if you need to, but you won't be able to change it. But when you are able to see via the third eye or the heart as everything being God, including yourself, then that is the Kundalini awakening. Because now that you see God in the people that you like, you don't like, now you are a spiritual powerhouse. And that is the joy of Kundalini. In a very primitive manner, most people talk, I will open my Kundalini and then it will give me some superpower, which it can. If you will pray to God for something, you will get it. all the demons in our mythology prayed to Brahma, the creator, Vishnu, the balancer, or Shiva, all the demons. And then they asked for various things, but they asked for it for themselves. The gods also prayed, but they asked for victory over darkness. And in that way, they helped it. So demons would always ask for some sort of power, and then they would destroy themselves with that power. There is a story of uh, one of the demons, and he asked Brahma after thousands of years of praying. Brahma appeared and he says, "I want to be immortal." And the demon said, "I want to be immortal now that Brahma is instead of me." Brahma says, "I can't make you immortal, but okay, Hiranyakashipu, then give me a boon that I won't be killed neither in day, neither in night, neither in home, neither outside the home, neither by any weapons, uh, neither by any weapon that can be thrown, neither by any weapon that can be held in the hand, and neither by man, neither by God." So when the moment happened, Hiranyakashipu was killed on during twilight on his house's boundary. So neither house, neither outside, neither inside, by Vishnu taking birth to save his uh, devotee as a half and he killed him neither in the land, neither in the sky. That was also on his. He kept him on his knee and killed him halfway. Everything was half, but it was as if he had dictated. That's the way that I want. So we can ask, we will get it. Kundalini, everyone thinks is a way to siddhis, and they are people who devoted their lives, and they do get these siddhis as side effects, and there have been lots of documented cases. But when you aim for them directly, that I want Kundalini awakening, my lower energy awakening, to get some siddhi so that I'm special and others are less special, then it leads to side effects of the mind, including madness. Why do you want to be special, more special than others? See others as special. You have to work with yourself. And Kundalini Awakening, we are going to be doing now the exercise. So first rule or first requirement is closing eyes. Whatever you see is inside yourself. So the two biological eyes are closed. So whatever you see is the third eye. And with the third eye, draw the symbol of God in the center of your forehead. So the two eyes, behind them is the power to see. That focuses in the center of the forehead and draws Om, which is like a tree. Om, Om, Om. Now the second is, first is closing eyes and drawing the symbol of Om in the third eye, center of the forehead, so that your power of thinking is focused on the mystic symbol of Om. Now have trust and belief that Om is the magical power, represents the magical power of the mantra. And your third eye opens, not outside, but pointed to your brain. And with Om Namo Shiva, it cleans up your head of all heaviness, because all heaviness is born out of, oh, I don't trust the universe. When you trust the universe, there is no fear. You are able to do whatever it takes. You trust the universe. You have no anger because you see everyone as divine. You have no pain because pain is a part of your growth. And you have no doubt. You trust Om completely. So with this trust, with this visualization of Om, and with this trust, feel the mantra's magic. Om Namo Shivaya. Try to breathe in through the third eye. Om, breathe in through the third eye. Om, Om. Breathing in through the third eye. Breathing in through the nose and at the same time pretending that you're breathing in through the third eye. Om Namo. It reaches your pineal gland. Shiva, everything is dissolved. Your whole universe is dissolved into golden light. Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Shivaya. Now that your head is full of golden light, your heart opens automatically because the heart is usually closed for everyone on the planet because we have fear, anger, pain against other people. Now that your head is clear, there are no heavy thoughts, the heart opens like a lotus. Om, the heart opens. Om Namo. Om Namo. Om in the heart, it's an atomic explosion. Om Namo Shivaya. Om. When your heart is open, you're radiating love, light, and laughter. You're in charge of. I'll resume. You have to learn how to take everything in a stride. Again, just focusing on the Om, focus on the Om, breathe in through the Om, 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 open your heart. As your head is full of golden light, your heart opens. Om, Om, Om. When the head and the heart are both open and there's no pain, fear, anger, you're full of love, your third eye of the heart is open. You see everything through the heart as being love. Now you can raise your, you will all raise the lower energy together. Om in the first energy center where your connection with the mother is in the lowest part of the spine. Om and breathing in. So now we are going to be doing two things. We are going to be imagining energy inside us with our breathing. Om and see it rising from the lower, reaching to the heart. Namo. Shiva, you are like a palm tree. There is a nuclear explosion in your head so that your consciousness becomes infinite. Om Namo. Breathing in and taking in. Om Namo. Even sucking in so that your stomach goes inside. Om Namo. Om Namo. Now this Kundalini Awakening, this better version of yourself, how is that going to be working? The next stage is this energy that you can feel with your breath going up and down. Know that in this world, you think that things are not changing, the house is not changing, the earth is not changing, but you know that in reality everything is changing. So everything is moving. But all those things are illusory movements. This movement inside you is the eternal God, divine presence inside you. Inside this body, with your breathing, you will feel this energy going up and down. This is the true you. You're not your name. You're not your face. You're not the stories of your life. You're not your body. You're not your mind. You're not your intellect. You're this energy going up and down, which you feel through your breathing, accompanying and in sync with the magic mantra. Om Namah Shivaya. Going up and down like a wave of ocean. Om, Om. This wave inside you is part of the ocean of the God, which is in everything and everything. And you're connected to this ocean. Now that your body, mind, intellect, name, face, form, it's all dropped. You are this wave inside it. Oh, oh, oh. Now the final part of why Kundalini is going to be working with you. When raising, when awakening your divine energy, going up and down, think of it that you are connected to everything and everyone which you are. You are raising the level of the whole ocean. When the consciousness and heart is open, you are an infinity of love. Use this infinity of love to raise the level of everything and everyone. So when you say Om Namah Shivaya, we will all try to raise the vibration of the whole creation, of the whole universe. Om. It takes a lot of effort. Om. But your awakening is tied, is connected, and used by the universe to raise its awareness, to raise its consciousness, to raise its vibration. And we are all using the Om Namo Shivaya together and our breathing. Om. Raising the vibration of all ancestors, of everything and everyone that has passed before. Raising the consciousness of all the parents, male energy, female energy. Om. The earth, sun, moon, stars, everything and everything. The whole universe. Om. Raising the energy of the people who hurt us in any life. Om. Raising the energy of the whole society, all the people, all the things, all the time, all the incidents that have happened with us, past, present, and future. Om. Raising the vibration of the all the creation, seen and unseen, good and bad. Om. Right now, each one of you, the Kundalini is totally open, and each one of us, and together we are serving the universe, raising our vibration, raising the vibration of the whole universe and creation. Om. Dissolving all our pain, fear, anger, changing our personality so that from this second we live only to serve the universe in any form possible. Using our Kundalini awakening for the good of others. Feel the total peace which comes from serving the universe. Om Sarve Om Sarve Shanti Sarve Bhadram Pashyam. Om. Together raising the elevation, raising the vibration of each one in the group. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. see your life as being perfect. Om Purnamati. Om. And you're connected to everything and everyone. You can give to the universe any question. Any question, the answer of which will help you with spiritual. Accept the answer. Accept the answer. And laugh. When you don't have any fear and Kundalini is awakened, then your heart is a place of joy because you're serving others. And the world needs a lot of laughter. Share your laughter, share your joy with everything. See that. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Till tomorrow. And this week on Saturday, 6 p.m. at Oakville, there is going to be meditation. So I'll spread the flyer around and Katya is here. But we'll see who can make it. You can come, great. Or if you can spread the word, good. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.